the quaint town of Calabar, where the sun dipped into the horizon like a ripe orange, a mysterious woman named Madame Cordelia arrived one day, carrying a large pot and a wooden mortar. Her beauty was undeniable, with skin as smooth as freshly harvested yam and eyes that sparkled like the stars on a clear night. She set up a small shop on the outskirts of town, where the air was sweet with the scent of blooming flowers. As she began to prepare her signature dish, sweet fufu, the aroma wafted through the town like a gentle breeze on a summer day. People from all walks of life followed the scent, their stomachs growling in anticipation. They discovered Madame Cordelia's shop, where she stood, bent over her mortar, pounding the fufu with a soft, rhythmic motion. The townspeople were enchanted by the taste and texture of the fufu, and soon, her shop became the go-to spot for breakfast and lunch. Customers raved about the dish, asking for more, and Madame Cordelia obligingly served them with a warm smile. However, unknown to the townspeople, Madame Cordelia was using a peculiar ingredient in her fufu. What they didn't know was that Madame Cordelia was using a secret ingredient in her cooking, her own urine. Every morning, as the first cock crowed, Madame Cordelia would wake up, urinate into a yellow rubber bowl, and then store it under her bed. Later, she'd carefully pour the urine into the boiling fufu pot. This unusual practice began when Madame Cordelia visited a native doctor in her hometown of Ogoja. Madame Cordelia had been selling fufu for years, but her sales were dwindling. She was tired of struggling to make ends meet, so she sought the help of a powerful native doctor. The doctor gave her a strong liquid potion and instructed her to drink it before sleeping. He told her to wake up at the first cock's crow, urinate, and use the urine to prepare her fufu. Your overnight urine will make the fufu very sweet and delicious, he said. But remember, always wake up at the first cock's crow. Madame Cordelia thanked the doctor and left. A few days later, she moved to a new town to avoid suspicion from anyone. She set up her fufu shop and started selling her unique dish. People were drawn to the aroma of her fufu, and soon, her shop was bustling with customers. As her business boomed, Madame Cordelia's life changed dramatically. She made a lot of money and bought beautiful African prints and nice beads. She was happy and content, but she never forgot the native doctor's words. One day, a handsome man walked into Madame Cordelia's fufu shop. He smiled at her and ordered 2 plates of fufu. Madame Cordelia served him with a smile, and after eating, he gave her 50,000 naira and told her to keep the change. Madame Cordelia was thrilled and thanked him. The man left the shop but returned the next day, doing the same thing. He kept eating at her shop and adding to her extra cash. Madame Cordelia was impressed by his kindness and generosity. As the days went by, the man, whose name was John, became a regular customer. He'd come to the shop every day, eat Madame Cordelia's fufu, and leave a generous tip. Madame Cordelia looked forward to his visit and enjoyed his company. One day,